Go. We're live.
Welcome to the Scale Builders Go. Oh, damn. Son of a bitch. You go on vacation for one day, and he gets the jump on me.
Everything has changed.
Welcome to Livestream Takeover, episode 163. I called mine Light at the End of the Tunnel.
Mine says sleep is overrated.
To be fair, I'm sleeping very well.
Poor. Could not disagree more over here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Everyone.
Aha, mango chainsaw. I'm also mango, tropical mango.
Yeah, but you know how I got this?
You smuggled it.
America.
Yeah. Smuggled.
I didn't smuggle, I declared it.
Oh.
Do you have anything to declare? I said, I declare
bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy! It's not how it works, Michael. No, I declared this on the way back in from my little visit with Turks and Jerps. We had fun.
That's good. It looked like you guys were having a grand old time.
Riotous old time.
Where did you go?
I'll tell you. We went to Olean, New York State.
Okay.
I'm going over the border, and I stop at U.S. Customs, as one does. He goes, where are you going? And I have Nexus, so it's like faster, more efficient. There are not a lot of questions.
You've got Diners Club.
Yeah, I've got the Diners Club of cross-border activity. Or actually, Players Club, Telly Savalas.
Green jacket, gold jacket, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? And he goes, where are you going? And I said, I'm going to Olean, New York. He goes, you mean Olean? I went, yes.
Olean is what was in like the reduced fat Pringles that made everyone poop themselves.
Funny you say that. Richard and I had the same exact conversation. However, I was like, is it something? It took me all weekend. I texted him on Monday. And I said, Olestra. It's Olestra.
Was it?
Yeah, it was called Olestra.
I thought it was Olean. Olestra sounds like a prescription on late night TV.
Yeah, same thing though. Anyway, yes, so that's where we were. It's actually, there's a national forest that goes between New York State and Pennsylvania called Allegheny National Forest. In one of the states, I don't think it is a national forest. In the other one it is. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Beautiful there.
Forest
Absolutely
deniers.
beautiful. It was a great time. We had a great time. It was excellent.
Well, that was it. Looks like you guys drove some trucks and also exercised for fun.
Did we?
Didn't you run?
No.
No?
I think Richard went for a run early morning on Saturday before I got up. Those are my rest days, man. I'm not running on my rest day. It's a rest day for a reason.
Yeah, that's I'm on a rest year. So
well, I know, based on your Peloton activity.
Yeah. Trying to
yes.
your freaking files is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, anyway, I was able to acquire Liquid Death Mango Chainsaw, and I'm very disappointed, Josh.
That I didn't stress how amazing it was.
No, it's quite good. I'm not disappointed in the flavor or your recommendation. I'm disappointed that there's sugar in it.
Yeah, there is a couple grams in there, isn't there?
I thought this was like a bubbly in that there's magic flavor and it doesn't have any sugar in it. But
2 grams?
3.
3?
This whole can.
My Topo Chico hard seltzer only has 2.
Well, I'm getting I wasn't going to say it. I'm getting ripped off.
Yeah.
With no offense to the gypsies. Brian Harrison, thank you very much. Any desire to attend Axial West Fest 2023? Potentially, because I think my ability to visit Proline by the Fire is null and void. So
yeah, Matt has ruined our tradition of PLBTF. So
tradition of 1 year.
Yeah. we did the first annual, and then the next time it's just gonna have to be the first annual again. It should just be the
The first annual repeat. Yeah. Check in. Let us know where you're watching from, and how many Axial vehicles you own.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a tough. I don't want to play that game because I don't want to have to count.
Yes.
And it's such a hard. That's a hard. Because you have to start defining, like, well, this one uses some axles, and this one you use I like the challenge.
Like the
so, yeah, right.
Technically, that's an
axial.
The first biannual. Yeah.
Brian Harrison, thank you. He was the same one, and he decided to attend Axial Fest West. And yes, I do. I can also throw a rock to it. So,
is it that close this year?
I mean, it's pretty close. It's not that close.
Is it still at Rob's Resort?
It is at Rob's Resort. Hopefully, not under feet of snow at that time, but because there is still quite many feet of snow now. But
many a foot. You guys got a lot of snow up that
we did
direction.
318% of the normal annual. In case you're wondering,
that's a lot.
It is a lot. Dang, I see. So far, 21 at the moment is the high number I've seen over here. I feel like that it's probably something to do with people who come from Kansas City. We have problems. So,
yes.
It's KC crawler. And so, if you're from Kansas City, you immediately have an issue.
I see 9, a couple of Niners, actually.
They're called doctors. So.
3, 7, 2.5. 2.5. Well, okay, I can see that. All right, okay.
Oh,
we got
man.
some.
Yeah,
we got some numbers.
The problem
here.
is when you start counting the SCX24s. That's when that stuff really adds up. That is, yeah. I have all of my.
I've got more, but not complete.
I have all of my 124 stuff out there in the living room right now in a tub, and I'm going to sell
on the
it
couch.
next to the couch because it is all going to leave and I'm going to sell all of it in one batch. Here's all of this.
Wow!
I don't even know if I want to put a description. I'm just like, here's a bunch of stuff.
You know what you should do is you should get on Whatnot, and that should be your first auction.
Ooh, I could do that. I feel like I need to give better descriptions if that's the case. Can I just do like box of stuff?
I don't know. Not probably.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I need, but still, it probably should. That's a good idea because I also don't really care what it goes for.
Right. Yeah. And actually, it doesn't really need a good description because whenever I do things on Whatnot, I just go, you know what? This is a decent description that I show it off in the video as I'm auctioning it off. And people know me, so, like, you know what you're getting. Yep. I'm very upfront. I'm like, this doesn't work.
This doesn't work. I built this. This doesn't work.
This is muddy still.
Oh, that's my favorite way to sell them.
Yeah. Put away wet.
Rode hard.
So, how are you? How's your week going?
So far, it feels like I don't know how it's Wednesday. I don't know how any of the days happen anymore. It seems like they just. So I've been getting stuff done. I've been sending you a lot of files.
Yes, most of them are incorrect or not.
Yeah,
right.
I'm like, wait, if you printed that one, I'm gonna send you another one. Do this one instead.
Yeah. Thanks for sending me the exhaust files that I'll have to reprint.
Yeah. And I lost internet at the shop today, so I was just like, I'll send you the new ones as soon as I get internet back.
So does that mean that you can't see if anybody's ordered anything, for example?
No, because we still have all that stuff on our phones, and shipping was already
complete. On your phone now.
Yeah, shipping was already completed by the time that the internet went out. Because
for the day, for the day.
Yeah, we ship from like
Dan only Dan only ships from 9 to 9:05.
Yeah, he ships from like 5 a.m. till 2 because then everything's picked up and it can all get done.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. Good to know. I will say, I watched your episode today of Road to the Rockies because it is Wednesday. Fantastic progress. It was so cool to see how that steering mechanism, the whole panhard, is a million times better than anything RC four-wheel drive's done in the last 2 years. And it's pretty cool, man. I gotta say, it's really come together very nicely. You've done an exceptional job of sending me everything so I could just make it.
Yeah, like okay. And we've got laser cut stuff on the way. At least I do. I sent Matt all of the same files that I have. I have these files.
Exactly the same files.
We both sent them. One of them, I'm cutting some of my parts out of titanium, and then the other one's out of 1/4-inch plate steel. Matt is doing the same 1/4-inch plate steel and then some other steel, a little bit thinner than mine. And they're just like, we can't do those. You need to make some modifications. And I'm like, mine's already cut and mine's shipped to me today. I'll have it Friday. So
I was supposed to have mine Friday as well. But they emailed me personally and they're like, hey man, these files are junk. This is too close together. We can't cut that on this. And these, you should just separate these. They don't need to be connected. We'll just separate them. And I was like, okay. Just forward the email to Josh. He's like, oh, that's weird. They haven't said anything on my titanium stuff. Yeah. And he still hasn't fixed the files for me yet, so I can't do anything. I have to go in and make... I've treed all of my parts together. Because, little thing for you, a lot of places, they will charge a small processing fee for every individual file. So even if your tabs are capable of being single, if you take all of your parts, put them on one, and make little tabs between them all, that's one part then. You just cut them on the bandsaw, clean it up a little bit. And one question though, Josh, is SendCutSend one of those places that charges you more?
I feel like they used to be, and I don't know that they are anymore. It's also just convenient for me when it works properly, like I sent it.
Yeah, I emailed the file wrong. That's all. It's on me, obviously.
Will you reply and just say that you know me and just see if they'll just...
Listen, I know Josh.
I know Josh. So
I've sent those guys plenty of money. They should know who I am by now.
What was your quote for your steel parts? Your
total, like for all of it,
everything,
like $65 or something. Why? How much was your titanium? Is it like $300?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like $260 or $240.
Oh my god. That is a substantial markup.
Nicole is somehow outside of my window as soon as the conversation. Jesus.
hey, like did she put her elbow up on the window?
I don't know why she's outside. All of a sudden, just what?
She heard $260. That's what it was. Thomas Bialzik, I ordered a TF3 steering kit for all my trucks.
Joker 510714. Hi, are we chugging today? No.
Who is chugging? Were you chugging on Friday?
Friday got out of hand.
Oh dear.
I shotgunned a Topo Chico because there was a ridiculous donation by Jokers. So I did it. You know how bad it hurt? Like,
well, yeah, because it's carbonated.
But like,
you can't chug carbonate.
And I used to do that.
The beers are the bubbles are smaller.
It hurt. Like, not doing that again.
I don't approve. I don't approve of that. And I mean, he's already given the donation, so he didn't have to do it. Joke's on you, Joker. Hey, would you want to maybe do mail call?
I don't have much, but yes, we should.
All right.
I
I'll go first because I have a bunch.
Quantity. Okay.
Well, I think we can all say that. All right. I'll go first. Bamboo Labs, the makers of the X1 Carbon, my new favorite printer. So much so my favorite that I actually packed up the Prusa today and took it out of the workshop.
Big day. Big day.
Says a lot. Says a lot about the quality of this printer. They sent along Joker 510714. Thank you. Hey Matt, what's the number to chug? What's the dollar number? What's the value? It's just liquid death. It does like just make me have to pee faster. That's it. But thank you. So they sent me 11 rolls of filament of varying types.
Okay.
11. This one is PLA tough. It's probably it's probably the same as the Proline bodies because it's tough.
Right. Tough.
Tough body. Tough. They sent me PAHT carbon fiber. They sent me PET.
Oh, the high temp.
Yeah. They sent me PETG carbon fiber. They sent me polycarbonate. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of what polycarbonate is, but many of the popular Lexan bodies from such companies as Proline or J Concepts, I mean, they don't have any popular bodies, but I mean, like bodies from J Con, they're made out of polycarbonate. Lexan is basically what that is. So you can print some really cool stuff, and that it's both of them are transparent. So actually, no, yeah, they are. This is clear black,
translucent, right?
We'll say translucent. Yeah,
yeah.
But they sent 11 different kinds, or they sent 5 different kinds of filament. So I've got their metal line. I've got some of their PLA tough. I've got PETG, carbon fiber, all kinds of good stuff to start experimenting with.
That is going to be pretty cool to see, and maybe to my benefit as well.
100% to your benefit.
I'm gonna have Matt print some interior stuff for me. Gunner, get my meat in your mouth. Listen, thank you. Hi, tonight's code hashtag Josh is dumb. All the tie, all the money.
Oh my God, I can't believe you. It's so funny. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you, Dana.
PLA Tough is used for high stress parts like high speed cooling fans and support. So thank you, Turbo TT. Which bamboo? I've got the X1 Carbon.
Team Garage Hack RC Concepts. How is my C1 build going? I've got noticeably older since it started, but we couldn't be more excited to be in Colorado with them. It's going to be so good.
Awesome, man.
Yes, it is. I'm super excited because my titanium stuff should be here Friday, so I should be able to start bumpers, sliders, all that stuff, getting that in good shape over the weekend, which is huge.
I mean, you could probably do another set in steel while you're at it.
No. First for mail call from me is this little baggie here. And inside of this baggie is something that is
illegal in 32 states.
A pull starter. Because I broke the one on the mini trike.
You should get an electric starter.
And the stock ones are garbage anyway. This one probably isn't much better, but it's at least new. So I need to get one that's like a good quality one or whatever. But until then, this will do. So, and it's black instead of red.
Oh, well, that's way better.
Way better, of course. So.
Yes, there is some green elements to that truck, but none of them are staying. Those are all temporary parts.
Temporary files that I sent to Matt, be like, here, so you can hold things in the correct position and get a good look at things. That's why those exist.
Most of those will be reprinted or not printed at all.
Right. Exactly.
I got this printer's so fast. I can like rapid prototyping is actually a thing now.
So you're next.
Okay. Next up, we've got something for DK here, who already commented that printer costs more than all my RCs. Well, that's because I gifted you one. But speaking of DK, I've got two Traxxas TRX4M Defender bodies here.
Okay. Interesting. Are you gonna do like some sort of weird, like quirky push me, pull you, but it's just two rear ends together? Like...
I considered that. I considered really screwing with him, because he was like, would you be interested or possibly in helping me paint up a Camel Trophy TRX4M Defender? And I was like, absolutely. But you're going to get what I give you. So, surprise.
Guess what?
Well, he can guess all he wants. He'll probably not be right.
Yeah, that's most likely true. Guess what? It's got pictures of Crocs on it for some reason.
Does he like Crocs?
I have no idea. Okay, now I would like to show you all something that you've all seen, but I just received. And that is my Flat 6 twin turbo model here. Painted and detailed, but now with the exhaust on there.
Now, I printed out the exhaust as well, but mine doesn't have the holes in it to attach it to the thing. And I also forgot to mirror one of them, so they both go in opposite directions.
Or you mirrored them both because you forgot to set them as separate. One or the other. But we've got the engine here, and it's looking fantastic. I can't wait to drop it into the chassis.
You are welcome.
It looks... I got the front drive assembly on with the fan as well. So
that's interesting. Mine's in the truck already.
I know. I can't wait until that is also the case here. And I would do it now.
The trans bit. Where's the other part?
Right here.
Okay. All right. Didn't lose it. Good.
So that will go right there. Helps finish off the back side or the front side. This one of the sides, but it's gonna look amazing. You
should have seen all the hate I got on that weathering video for putting a Fram oil filter.
I know.
It's like, guys, who cares? It's a tiny piece of plastic. It's not real.
Like, anyone
can't put Fram on there.
No one who owns a Porsche would run a Fram air filter or oil filter. They'd use the black something
Reinhardt or something.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Some sort
That's
of
the joke.
Stein on oil filters only. Steen.
Does the engine run? No, these are not real. Nothing is real. It's all imaginary.
Whole life is a lie.
Now, to go with this set of two VXT tires, I got another two to go with it. I don't even know why I bought these. What build is this for?
Class 2?
I've got trenchers on it already. Aren't those good? These are too tall. These are like 5 1/4 inches tall.
They're not that tall.
They're so much taller than they legally should be.
False. Anyway.
Tiny piece of plastic, just like a Fram oil filter. No one who likes their car would run a Fram filter. Oh my God.
It's got the grip on the bottom. Again. Why wouldn't you run it? It's easy to grip. It's got grip,
easy to get off. Those are the 4.75 versions. They look huge. They'll settle into 4.75. They say it on the side, so it doesn't matter.
They are 4.75. Runs like a Kia.
Vanquish's rulers are broken.
No, they're not.
How much does the motor weigh? Very good question, RC.
About Tavern. The same as the carbon fiber body.
It's true. It's so true. It's comical, actually.
Yeah, the carbon fiber bodies weigh about the same as a Lexan body, and
Yes.
the motor also does.
So it's like running two bodies. Really.
Exactly. You know,
yeah. People do that all the time.
We felt bad for getting so many hard body points for something that weighs so little. We're like, you know what we should do? Throw ballast in the back.
Tons of weight in the back where you want it. Are you done? I've got more.
I am done.
Okay. All right. I found a unicorn at the hobby shop when I was picking up those Defender bodies. Papa!
You found a bomber interior.
Yeah. Suck on that, everybody.
Impressive find.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Bidding starts at $12.
I will give you 13.
Not sold. Not selling it. And then, finally, my order on all the upgrade parts for the SCX10 Pro have come in.
Nice.
This is the heaviest set of knuckles I've ever held.
I drove my SCX Pro in... I should have Nicole get that for me.
There's probably 4 bodies in here. That's
on my backpack, if you're listening, Nicole.
Oh my God, she doesn't care. Here's the servo on axle mount in carbon fiber. And then the carbon fiber rails. So get ready for some changes to the Class 2 truck next week.
Excellent.
I'll be installing all of that stuff.
Yes. Yes.
In addition to these DSM off-road carbon trays. Beep up.
Oh, okay, nice. You got those too. Yeah, I think you got. Did you get those last week?
Those were last week.
Yeah, I can't. That's what I thought. So
that was the interior mail call if you got it at a hobby shop.
Ooh,
that's a very good question.
That's a call out. That's a loophole in the matrix.
I didn't really think about that so much.
I didn't either. Moose Jaw came over on Saturday.
This?
Yep. Thank you.
This stupid thing?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
It's okay.
God.
Oh, did you win a map?
Those are the scores from last weekend's comp that I need to tally and... Thank you. I need to tally and post. But I ran the SCX Pro at the comp.
Oh, I can see it didn't go upside down at all.
Not very much, as you can see. I rubbed it along the side of a rock a couple of times.
See, that's the problem with that creep body. It's too tall.
I mean, it is a little tall, but not bad. But we changed the rules for our local series up for this upcoming session of it. And for that, you needed a bed, either a full body or a bed and sliders. Well, my current Class 2 that I have built for that
doesn't have those things.
Doesn't have those things. And I was telling Moose Jaw, I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going. I was like, I guess I could drive the SCX Pro, but I don't have the body painted. He goes, I can probably paint it. I'm like,
That's who he was talking about. I was like, it can't be Josh because he's not, I wouldn't consider him a friend.
Yeah, so Moose Jaw knocked out the paint job for me. And I was just like, just paint it black. I don't care. Just paint it black. He's like, well, I can do that. I'm like, okay. And then he also threw down some chrome detail on the center there and a little flat black on the bottom, but came out good.
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
Not to detract from the purple wheels, of course.
Well, no. Vigio said, does Nicole delivering the backpack count as mail call then? Female call.
Female call, exactly.
DK also followed up. I'm surprised she didn't throw it at him.
It was heavy.
Josh has a carbon fiber CNC, so why'd you buy some? Because I bought these before I would bother asking Josh for something that I'd get 6 months after I asked for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's like Nicole.
We got other things to worry about right now.
Nicole's like, see something on Etsy. She's like, you could make this. You could CNC this. I go, just buy it.
Buy it right now. That way I don't have to make it.
It's $30, and it's going to take me 4 hours to design, probably prototype 3 times using $40 worth of material. Just buy it, and I don't have to think about it. She's like, well, that seems like a waste. Like, no.
Time is money. Time is money. Time is money. Do you want to talk about what's left on these builds?
My eye twitch. You're going to make my eye twitch real bad. I can give you a short breakdown of the list that I
No. I don't want you to stress out any more than you already are. There is a lot to do in 34 days. Oh, no. I haven't even made a list. But that stresses me out. Holy cow.
And it gets quite long, you know.
Cancel all my appointments.
It's just like, this is just for this, and it's only for that truck.
That's bonkers. That's so much. Can you send that to me just so I can stress just as much?
I'm pretty sure you're shared on that document.
Oh yeah? Huh. I haven't really been paying much attention.
I haven't really contributed to that one.
Look, I went today, I did all the smoothing, the carbon or the smoothing on this.
Yes.
And then I found a lot of areas where it would require more smoothing, so then I just hit it with some high build. And now I need to sand it again, but I'm also sort of like, yeah, you know,
it's an old Volvo. Like,
so I think we're good.
Yeah,
we might be good.
Just flat black.
That one's good.
Fine.
Exactly. Well, that's what I was gonna do.
Perfect. Ant Havoc, thank you, was finally able to get my SCX Pro today, building it while I watch you guys. Excellent.
Hey, all right.
Congratulations. I saw a lot of them started shipping here recently for the second batch, so hopefully a bunch of you guys are also getting them.
I believe it's patch.
Patch. The next patch.
The next patch. It'll be the next patch.
Brazen Scale RC. You want to just borrow my C2? I kind of want to build. I haven't looked. I was going to look at the rules today. I was watching. Brazen Scale does a live stream on Mondays. And if you guys are watching here, you should go check out the Brazen Scale.
Yeah, you definitely
Monday
should.
live. It's both Brett and Wes, so you get both sides of it.
You get breasts?
Yeah. Or wet?
I think I would prefer breasts.
More of a wet man myself. But
regardless, those two cronies are on Monday nights, and I've been paying attention to their Instagram a lot lately because they've got probably the best named chassis coming with the best possible options. The mullet.
They're doing the mullet, which is a
party. Traditionally, a mullet is party in the back and business up front, which is the opposite of what I would classify their chassis, because they're putting leaf springs up front.
Leaf springs all around.
Or you can just do them up front.
What? Doesn't matter. If they bolt on at all, there's no business.
It's all
There's no
party.
business happening. Yeah.
It's all party. And I am excited.
But it's not like, it's not a comp chassis
per se.
I don't know how I have to clarify that, because it has leaf springs. Obviously, it's not a comp chassis. But even if you were someone who was delusional enough to want to comp with leaf springs, you would likely want to do it in C1. Well, this is not a C1 chassis. This is their freaking high-low chassis that has been adapted to this. So it's like a like the most capable leaf sprung chassis you can ever be.
Yes.
The most. I swear they did it just to F with me.
I hope that they did. Because honestly, the moment that is released, I am buying it. It's gonna be here, and I'm gonna build something with it just to mess with you.
Yeah. Why don't you just put a Power Wagon cab on it? Just go full comp, but with leaf springs.
I don't even think I can do that. I do have a hankering to rebuild my Marlin, and that was in its last phase was on a brazen chassis, so I'll definitely be doing another Hilux.
Put tracks on it.
Yes. Who said that? Who said that?
T-Ham.
You're my new best friend. Hobby Room. Thank you very much. Since I'm picking up the Phoenix and the Pro, would it be wisdom to do a trans swap so that the Pro is all singing, all dancing, and the Phoenix is more of an everyday?
I love the Pro being just full built, like it's my, like I really like the Pro with a big brushless system in it, and I can rock race it, I can rock crawl it, I can trail it. Like it's just my go-to, and there's nothing about it. It doesn't have. I do have a VFD dig in that one. I will say that, but I've got also a portal rear, so it's got a bunch of overdrive already. My Pro is hard to. Don't take any of my advice. Everything I said is stupid. It doesn't make any sense because I've got like a whole calamity of things going on. But
I would probably do the trans swap.
I see what you mean. So,
yeah.
Nothing I said matters.
That would be my choice. No, don't. I think the best advice anybody could ever take is don't do anything Josh does. Winston D. Cornelius, thank you very much. I think you are substantially further along in your build than Matt, but you're not telling him you are because he will probably have a mental breakdown. I'm not really that fussed. Josh is doing 99% of the work. I'm just cutting and pasting.
That is the part of my stressor, is that I know that I need to get Matt the things so that he can get things done still as well. So
correct. You do.
There is a lot.
There is
there.
that. There is
a lot of the items on this particular list are send to Matt, 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 send to Matt.
The great news is I am helping. I've done some things.
Yes.
I printed and painted that motor for you. I shipped it to you as well. You didn't have to come and pick it up. I'm probably going to end up printing any of the lenses. Right?
Probably so, yes.
And I offer a ton of moral support. And I'm also like a coach. In that I'm like, aren't you done that thing that you said you were going to do for me? Kind of way.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, you didn't. You got your chassis last week too.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah,
yeah.
It's right there.
It's already underneath the said truck.
It's
Troy Givler.
Underneath said truck.
Thank you. I let my neighbor's son have one of my rigs. Father is not around. He was so excited. Now I have an excuse to buy a new radio. Need it for a trail truck and comp. Looking at a Futaba 4PM or 7PXR. Both fully reasonable choices. Both will run the same receivers. So receivers are going to be inexpensive with either. The Futaba 4PM, obviously 4 channels. And it's going to be able to do most of the things that you need. But the 7PXR is a sweet radio. I really like it.
Sweet radio. It's a nice.
I like the extra functions.
A lot of channels. A lot of channels.
Worth it. I do like
that. Perry G, thank you very much. Josh just said the most capable leaf spring chassis. Someone recorded that, right? That's amazing.
And Joker 510. Think 714. Matt should Power Wagon and VXT2. Exactly. Mullet chassis, Power Wagon, VXT2s. Just you could possibly make it one of the lightest chassis because you have no links, no shocks. Just
true. Well, you do have to run some sort of shock just to for scale purposes.
I hate you. I hate your face.
I'm going to have to also do a couple of anti-wrap bars, too, because those leaves do tend to want to fold right over themselves quite a fair bit in a comp.
Portals as well. Might as well while you're at it.
I'm going to develop a portal on the portal.
P2. P squared.
P squared. Gunner, get my meat in your mouth, Nissen. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to have to make an order soon because I'm in a serious meat withdrawal. If that leaf sprung chassis doesn't have a Josh driver, everyone will be disappointed. Count on it. Count on it.
I hope I'm driving with my feet.
I'm gonna use that skeleton, but I'm gonna leave the skeleton body and just mold your head with my Sculpey. Squish it on the skeleton there.
Yeah.
Mash or Jot doesn't carry the weight of Bress or Wet. It's true. It's true. It's just not as good.
No, it's really not. Their names just really flow with each other.
They should change the name of their show.
Yeah.
It should be Brazen Scale Live with Bress and Wet. And Oni brings up a great point. He also says, in terms of like what I'm bringing to this project, I also let you yell at me during the comps.
Oh, I got to yell at Moose Jaw this weekend
I heard
much.
All about it.
It was so worth it. It was Moose
And now
Jaw's
everybody, like Joe hasn't comped before, right? Like this was his first like major
first
comp.
time ever. First time ever.
So, you know what, Joe, if you're watching, that's what it's like.
I held back.
Did you?
I did.
You were nicer to him than you were to me.
I was nicer. I did have to yell, "Your other left!" Once or twice.
That's okay. I think I got that too. Oh, DK says Matt held the flashlight.
I'm just thinking of other live shows. Like there's a CCX and Pablo.
You mean Tony?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Talk your face off.
There'd be Pablo, Tablo, and Pony. Like
that's good. I like.
Theirs is on Tuesdays. So Brazen Steel Mine
Pony
works out pretty well.
Pony.
Our names. I'm gonna need you to change your name to something funny. Let's see. What was the other? So yeah, I got to yell at Moose Jaw this weekend. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Fantastic.
First time at a comp. He did. I was judging courses for a while, and he went and ran a course without judging first, or without any.
How did he? Without any help coaching.
Without any help.
How did he do in that one?
It was the toughest course, so it was hard to. He didn't finish, but like it was the toughest course. Not really worth like saying those because of that. But then I helped him through the next two courses, and I think that I added a good amount of help and guidance to him. He was just like, he didn't want to do what I was saying. He's like, are you sure you mean ups? I'm like, yes, go.
Moose Jaw, when kids question you as a teacher, I don't even need to finish that. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Just scheduled an appointment for my emotional support therapist. Oh, the internal damage done.
It was a grand time, though. We had a good time. But Moose Jaw came over on Saturday because he needed to just get a couple of things bent and cut here and there. No, nothing bad. But he brought over wings and beer, which was excellent. So hung out for a bit. Now
you're telling me there's payment. Okay,
yeah,
great.
Exactly. Yeah.
Josh, you're doing a great
getting
job.
A bill. My last episode of Road to the Rockies is just going to be me tallying the bill to Matt. Like, all right, so
the good news is it'll still be less than your bill at Send Cut Send.
No. Yeah, titanium's expensive. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I remember because I did a whole bunch of it for the. Oh no, I didn't. I did mostly aluminum and carbon fiber when I did the
Yeah.
Mayhem build. I was like, I ain't paying for no titanium.
right.
I want a heavy truck anyway.
Yeah, that was yeah, that titanium.
Great question, Oni.
Difficult choice.
With Josh guidance, did Joe also lose to a little girl? That's the question.
Nope. No, he did not.
He beat the little girl.
There was none in attendance. But he didn't lose to one.
Perfect. That's good. That's good. I'm glad.
This feels like an episode of Donut Media's High Car, Low Car. Yeah.
I've managed to build exactly the same vehicle as Josh, but spend a third of the money.
I don't know how that's possible.
Isn't that strange? It's going to be exactly the same truck. Just maybe one will be a few ounces, grams heavier. Grams.
You think? I'm guessing that you will be ounces heavier.
How many grams are there in an ounce?
28.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
I bet you...
Because an eighth is...
Should we bet on this?
It's a good bet. Yeah, we should bet on this.
All right. Okay.
So
I have to look at it for a moment.
I can't look at it because I left it in the technical.
Oh my God! Don't you don't need to look at it anymore today.
I know. I'm guessing that I'll be. We're gonna start a poll, and
yeah, that's a good idea. Poll is probably.
I'm gonna say, how much heavier will Matt's be? What should the over-under on this be? I'm going to say...
We're going to do it in grams, okay? Just for the sake of everyone's sanity.
For some reason, I agree with you, and I think that most of our audience will understand grams. For example, in case you don't, 5 grams is 140 ounces.
What?
Sorry, 5 ounces is 140 grams. Take that, verse it. So I'm going to say less than 140 ounces or 140 grams. More than 140 grams.
I don't. Make it 200, less than 200 grams.
200? That's
okay. We'll leave it. That's 5 ounces. Over. That's 5 ounces.
5 ounces is a lot. Do you want to do 200?
No. That's fine. No.
140.
More than 140 grams, right? Less than or more than?
5 ounces
Asking
is a lot
of community.
Weight.
420 grams. I thought it would be closer to 69 grams, if I'm honest.
Winner of that bet takes both trucks home.
Oof. Well, then the other one would have one to sell, because I'm not selling this one.
Yeah. So the cage is what I was most surprised at, because I thought that would have been a lot heavier,
massive difference
than what it was.
Yeah, but you use solid titanium, and you used.
I did.
You used
DOM tubing for yours.
DOM tubing for mine,
which you owe me 3 sticks.
Which is hilarious because it took you 3 sticks to do it. It would have taken me 30 to get it even close to this.
So we. And it was supposed to be about, just by the math, 30% heavier is what his should have been. But it only came out to be like 13% heavier, which was good for Matt. Matt's body is lighter, specifically because of my driver's side panel. Um,
You didn't redo it yet. Are you going to? No.
I don't have time. Yeah. So, but beyond that, it's really just going to be between the differences of the things that we do here and there.
It's true.
You are going to have to build sliders and stuff. Those are going to be steel, but the design that I have for those parts is pretty minimal. Like there's going to be
There's not much to it. Single
or something
tube.
a little tube below, but like pretty minimal. Choice, the decision that one or the other of us make. I do have brass knuckles for the front of Matt's. Like I took mine and milled them down. Matt also gets some milled down brass knuckles. So, there's that.
I'm really glad that we're friends.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, none of this would have happened without that relationship. Will you be corner balancing these? Absolutely. That's how we'll be.
Yeah.
That's how we'll be measuring this.
I will be doing it exactly like my full-size Porsche. So,
carbon fiber PLA sliders, probably not good for that.
So yeah, our bodies are going to be mounted through the slider setup, so we need those to be extra rigid.
Those need to be rigid.
Yeah.
That said, I was fiddling around with PETG as some of the elements just to like see how much more strong it is. That stuff's crazy strong.
It is so PETG does have. It's more flexible. I think like actual yield strength, it is not as strong as PLA.
Interesting.
But PLA is brittle.
Yes.
So that was actually one of those things that I thought was super interesting. Stefan from CNC Kitchen has done some really, really cool videos on material testing.
Those videos,
and it was interesting to see that PLA, yield strength wise, actually surpassed PETG in most cases. But PETG, if you've got something that a little bit of give may help in the end for ultimate strength, like the elastic zone before yielding, PETG the way to go, and also heat resistance.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's a pretty spectacular material when you dial it in and it prints well.
Yeah.
On the bamboo, even using just generic PETG, it's so good. It's so clean.
Yep. That does look great, especially for PETG.
Yeah, right? Neil Daniels. I never thought I'd say this, but I feel bad for Josh. He's doing so much for Matt. He's cutting corners on his own build. Don't worry about it. Josh is a much better driver than I am. Whatever disadvantages he's had by shortcutting and making thicker panels doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's still going to beat me. There's no way, I'm saying this right now, there's no way that I beat him this year. There's no way.
It'll be interesting this year because we'll have the same car.
Yeah.
That's
pretty much.
I never really thought about it that way, other than the possibly more or less than 5 gram difference.
Ounce. Get it right.
God. Fish built. Loser has to shotgun a beer on live in Colorado. Before each course is what he said.
You know what? I personally hate drinking games. There are no winners.
Ooh.
There are no winners.
Let me tell you, I don't like drinking games either right now, but during a part, drinking games can be pretty good. It's in the moment thing. It's one of those things.
I guess so.
In retrospect.
I don't really have, if I'm at like a work function and there's Flip Cup.
Yeah. Boat races,
Yeah. Beer pong. I kind of find myself getting involved.
See, I grew up like beer die era, like underage era was beer die. And then beer
Sure,
pong
okay.
was a little bit later. And then that's about when I grew. But boat races, but like flip cup, I guess is what a lot of, but we call them boat races. So you had the team on one side. Is that how you guys played flip cup? Each
Yeah.
team's on the side
Yeah,
of each
yeah,
table?
yeah. Teams on each side of the table.
Yes.
Usually 5. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, earlier Fishbill asked me if I brought home my Fox Body Mustang Hot Wheel. I did not yet. But myself, Fam, and Brandon at work, we've been talking about our Hot Wheels problem that we have.
Nobody cares.
Let me tell you, people do care. And so I think to help curb all of our issues with the amount of Hot Wheels that we tried to collect at this point, we're each going to get just like we need to find a good 10-car display. Just 10 cars, that's all it holds. And that's what we can change them out on Mondays. It's like, that's your cars for the week. That's what you're
You know what?
What?
I will participate.
I'm in fantastic.
If it's only 10
cars.
Only 10, I'm in.
Okay.
And darn it, I would have started with that Porsche and that Audi, but that jerk ass, I saw the guy who bought them all.
You don't understand. You posted a picture.
He was some wormy guy who was like, yeah, we got all the good ones at this store, and then they left.
You posted a photo of like fully stocked Hot Wheel pegs. Like, that doesn't happen. Those things just get destroyed instantly.
Yeah.
I'm like,
these guys came in, there were 3 of them, and they were just ravaging. There was a bin, and then there was also the pegs, and they were just like rabid dogs, just fighting over these things. And as I was going, he's like, yeah, we got all the good ones, let's get out of here. Hey, I'm walking here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how they had Manhattan accents in upstate New York, but don't worry about it.
It's all this. Everybody up there sounds the same to me.
Junk Food Zombie, it's the G-Force scale.
I have the Sky RC version. It's the exact same thing.
I believe I got it at A-Main, but I can't remember.
They also have a Bluetooth one now that I may have to buy for this challenge.
Oh, really?
They do. It's separate.
Was that noise in your house, or was that in my house?
I believe it sounded like it was Nicole slamming something. She's a real
down, probably.
Yeah. Tripping over her own feet. She's clumsy.
Okay. All right. 10 per
10.
week?
No, it's just whatever. Like, for us, like, 10 cars to display. That's one.
Oh,
but
well, then you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get Monday, the best 10 I can find.
Obvious. But, like, we'll set ours up on Mondays. Then it'll be a good little social media post. Like, a white week, a Porsche week.
Oh, 10 o'clock.
Lowrider
I like
week.
that. Well, there are things I won't participate in. Lowriders. Right. Porsche week I could get behind. Right. This is going to be fun. I had no idea.
But we have to find the right little 10-car display. It's not easy. They're either like these massive 96. Need to find like a nice 10-car, 45-degree angle, single shelf. That's what I want. Can't find it yet. I just need to find one that's like made out of acrylic, just whatever. So
maybe you could make one on your.
I know. I could.
Craft. Oh, I found an 8. How about 8 slot? I found an 8 slot one.
It's not terrible. Are they 45 degrees? Because that's
what, like cars are on a 45-degree angle.
It's parked 45 degrees.
It's just flat. It's like a box.
That sounds less cool. Volvo.
Oh wait, Hot Wheels makes one. Hot Wheels makes one. It's an 8 display. Oh, for 12 cars.
It's not a bad number. 10 seems like such a good number, but you know.
Well,
so we're gonna find it or figure it out, whatever it is, and that's the plan.
Parking lot display.
Is it the 2-level one?
Yeah.
I found that one. I really like that one.
That looks pretty good.
Brandon was like,
"What am I doing? What am I doing? You bastard sucked me in with the display idea. Dang it." Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. In Wisconsin, you drink every time glass touches a bar. Oh my God.
Oh.
Well, time to start drinking again. Glug, glug.
Fish Belt, thank you, sir. I have now purchased all of the first Fast and Furious Hot Wheels movie cars. Still waiting on the Jetta and the Lightning to come in, and I'll send it. Excellent.
Oh, we saw a whole bunch of those when we were at the Walmart in New York, and I was like, nah. Family.
There was a special release of the SS454 Chevy Silverado this last week. Got it.
Greg, send me the link to that, please. It's a 6-pack display. If you got 2, that's 12. That's as high as I'm willing to go.
Yeah.
Oh man. Send a display. Exactly, Dana.
That's another option if needed. If I was going to, like, I could possibly just laser one, but we'll see. We'll see. That's what
it was? I think I missed out on the opportunity. Like, the thing that really struck me when I was at Walmart was like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. Well, I like that one too. I should probably get these before somebody else does. That's what sucked me in.
I know that, honestly, that's what we went to Walmart the other day for work, and we definitely didn't need to go to Walmart, but Brandon was just like, well, because I was just like, oh, just going to swing by like Home Depot and grab a hitch. He's like, well, Walmart's like right there. Why don't we just go to Walmart? Because it was Michael, Fam, Brandon, and I. And Brandon's like, why don't we just go to Walmart? It's right there. I was like, I guess we all could. He's like, and if there's any Hot Wheels, maybe we could take a look at that too. And it's like, oh, yeah, of course. Let's go. And it's Walmart in the sketchiest area of not the sketchiest, but close.
That's the one you told me not to go to.
Matt's like, oh, I just need to go get some stuff at Walmart. I'm like, don't go to that one. Nope. Go somewhere else. Stop on the way, not here.
That's so funny.
Wait 10 minutes as you drive away before you post it into your maps.
Checkered past, I have no idea what cars I want. I don't know what exists. I'm not so much. Well, maybe I like JDM stuff.
It's got to be a good theme.
I want all the
don't have very many cars to
Volvos.
choose.
I want
bought
all the Volvos.
Sweet drift Volvo the other day.
Oh yeah,
a sick drift Volvo.
Somebody on Reddit posted what I think is probably the finest looking Volvo I think I've ever seen.
Bold statement.
I have to find it now, but it was like a dealer was trying to sell their demo on a V60, I think.
Okay.
And holy cow, it looks so good. I gotta scroll and find it. So say something.
Okay. Quick ride. The drift Volvo wagon, exactly the one. Turbo out the hood, side exit exhaust. It's like a maroon color. I think it's got yellow windows. I mean, absolutely a badass looking little Volvo. So I got that. I think I got a couple of the drift wagons, a number of the other there's like a wagon series right now. I got most of those. Oh, look at that. What is that, like a metallic gray or
no, it's
green?
It's a matte green.
Matte green, yeah.
I was like, that's not a bad color. I might wrap mine.
Yeah, expensive.
It looks really good.
Are.
Yeah, I do.
They're pricey.
It's like
real pricey.
For a good one, you're looking at like $4,000 or $5,000.
Easy, yeah.
And it's just a sticker.
Yeah.
A sticker, man.
When Fam will drive his GTR to the office. I'm like, you gonna get a new sticker one of these days? Like,
Long Tall Texan. I was only going to collect Hot Wheels Porsches with real riders, and now I have over 100, and almost all have been converted to real riders. It's a sickness. What is a real rider? What's that mean?
I don't know what that means either. Isn't this an RC live stream? Sure is. Don't count on RC.
You betcha. When Richard and I were at Hot Wheels department of at Walmart there, we were like, it'd be cool to like make some of these into like miniature RC cars. That would be cool.
Is it though?
Yes.
Rubber tire versions. Okay.
Oh, I want those.
That's like a lot of the red line. Rubber tires, heavier opening hood panels.
Yeah, right.
Stuff. Yeah.
Hobby Room, thank you very much. 3D print a VS410 Pro body that screws to a Hot Wheels chassis. That would be cool. Little resin print.
Little resin print. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's our current Hot Wheels discussion at the office. Just say,
right. Matt, I could see you getting into weathering Hot Wheels. Oh my God. Why?
Yeah. So
now
have you filmed your What's on the Bench yet?
Yep, it's filmed, uploaded. It's probably already in the playlist, so you could probably just go watch it if you wanted right now.
Probably screwed up that part of it already.
It's unlisted, but I think if you add it to a playlist, it's automatically in there. So yeah, exactly. You could go watch it right now if you wanted. Until you're only going to have a few seconds to do it.
Until I go hit schedule.
Which I might go do right now.
That is the trick of YouTube. I fell into that with the release of, which one was it? The Origin Black, maybe? Might have been the original Origin even. People are like, I posted up some how-to videos on like assembly or something. And they're like, hey, what is this? And I was like, whoops.
Oh.
Whoop. Okay.
Oopsie.
My bad.
Hot Wheels size steam truck. Now we're talking. Do they do 6x6s?
Yeah. Hot Wheel? Most likely. I
want that Volvo.
Did you find the drift one yet? Because that's the one that's...
No, there's a nice one though. It's like the Volvo 850 Estate, which they used in the British tour racing touring series, and it looks pretty good.
I could see that.
Dang it, man! Ooh, they got the T5. Okay, this is bad.
Our poll is pretty good. 42% to 58% currently.
62% for more than 140 grams.
I'm at 58% over here for more than 140 grams. That's significant. 57. Okay, I've done 57. Just 5 ounces is a lot of weight difference for something that should be the same car.
Yeah. It's not going to be that different, guys.
How many ounces are in a pound? 16?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a third of a pound more? I don't know. That's a lot.
That is a lot. I don't know that it's going to be that much different.
I don't either.
Because I think we're going to have the same interior. We're going to have the same... Well, the drivers will be different.
True. I didn't think about drivers.
Drivers will be different.
I will have drivers.
Oh, drivers. You mean a driver and a passenger?
Driver and a passenger.
I might even have some kids in the back. Do you still get points for that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Titanium versus mild steel cage would cover that 5 ounces. Not even close.
Nope.
Not even close. I showed the weight difference of them, maybe on a live. I can't remember where, but I showed the difference of them. Not even close. They're very minimal cages. They're very. Yeah. It's what you see, and then beyond that, that's very little else. But yeah, no, I think I'm going to take the. I do believe I'll have a driver and a passenger, so not
get those points
permanently.
Both skeletons. Rich Uncle Skeleton.
Rich.
We've officially lost Matt to this nonsense. Not entirely. I'm going to have 12 Hot Wheels. That's it.
Yeah, it's the
12 and I'm done.
Right.
Now you have to change the design of your new workshop to include Hot Wheels. Speaking of the new workshop.
Oh yeah, what's status on that?
Well, I have the money for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a couple of whatnot sales have
Right, covered it.
Mostly covered it. And now I'm kind of like, after getting rid of all that stuff in the whatnot auctions, I kind of don't know that I need this space anymore.
You just needed to sell some things.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh,
So I'm not entirely sold on the idea. And there's a couple of other things that I had to think about when I thought about this that I didn't think about much when I was like, I got to do this. Now, if I want to do something in the workshop, I just go downstairs and do it. But if I have an outside space not far away, but far enough away that I have to put on shoes or more clothes, or it's winter, then I have to go out there and do that. And
that is absolutely a thing too. And it's still close enough that but like right now, if Rebecca needs you, you're just downstairs.
Yes.
You know, like there's been times where
a decent setup
I thought
here.
I needed more space. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, if I have that more space and it's detached, then I'm spending a lot of time there. And even though we maybe not be in the same room all the time, like
that's the other thing.
It's just time away. I'm just gone.
Exactly. Where I'm unavailable. And I can see myself like going, oh shoot, I forgot a thing. I got to go back in the house and get it and go back out.
Yeah.
Having it in the house makes a huge difference. And I think there's still a lot more of reducing of clutter and reducing of things that I could do here and maximize this space even more. Like even just getting rid of one of the printers out of here has freed up a lot of space.
Yeah. It's for real a thing. And it also at the same time, it makes me just go like, because I 1000% could probably be like, I could benefit from that same thing and be in so much, again, like I could never show you what it looks like to my right. Cause it's
exactly,
it's the worst thing you've ever seen. Like in this room, things are so organized on this shelf, bins and locations and where things go. But then if they don't have a bin or a location, they just go here. And it's just crap. And it's
that's sort of how I feel
boxes
about
of
this side
projects. Like all of that box right there, all of those parts in that box are for the TRX 4000. And they're organized in that box, but they're on the floor. And that one is for the SCX10 Pro, and all the parts and boxes are on there. There's the Arma infraction box. That's for another project that you'll see from us in a week or so. It's just
maybe Saturday.
It's everywhere. And if I could just get those are Hot Wheels. There's a whole box of Hot Wheels right over here.
Oh my god. Yeah. Jay says, I wonder if this Hot Wheels pledge of only 12 will last longer than the year of no Lexan. I'm doing pretty good on that. I haven't built any Lexan trucks.
Oh, that's kind of this. We're only 4 months into the year.
This doesn't count because I didn't build this. I painted it.
There's holes.
And it's not technically on a truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love having the shop in the house. And if you can't sleep, you know where to go. Exactly. Right downstairs into the workshop.
See, that's an interesting one for people. Like, I'm not a can't sleep, I'll go do some work. I'm a stay up and work until I absolutely know that if I don't go to sleep now, I'm going to waste an entire day. Like, it is 4 a.m. I need to go to sleep so that I wake up at some sort of reasonable time to go do adult things tomorrow before I stay up until 3 a.m. again.
Yeah, you have to really, and Checkered Pass says you have to consciously or conscientiously decide if it's worth it to head out to the shed. Right? Like,
Yeah.
This way I can sort of toe the line. Like if I have like a moment of inspiration and I'm sitting at the computer is just like 12 feet that way.
Right.
So it's really easy for me to go, and to just run in here and do something.
Yeah. It's, and you know, for me, it's even like, I've got the workshop in the garage, right?
Yeah.
And then in here. But even when I have to like make a change to tool paths on a CNC program, I'm just like, I gotta go all the way in the house, all the way through our tiny house.
Exactly.
Went to post it, go back up. And it's just I like these almost exist as completely separate spaces because I don't want to go between them. So I stay out there and I do what I have to do, and then come in here, finish it, film it, whatever it may be.
I don't. Joe Harju says you can make a smaller shop to have a paint booth. Have your workbench downstairs, paint booth in the outside shop. That's not. There's no value there for me. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and it's like, are you going to spend tens of thousands of dollars for that?
Yeah, that's a big investment just for painting.
Yeah, it really is.
Or check on a print. Yeah, exactly. There's all kinds of great reasons to have the workshop in the house.
If you can function within the space, there's something to that as well.
Yeah, I feel pretty comfortable down here. Like everything is basically within arm's reach, and I know where everything is. And yeah, it's cramped and it's tight, and I'm constantly like, I have to cycle stuff in and out of here in order to make room. But it's not worth spending a lot of money to have another space to fill up with junk.
Yeah, that's a real problem, and something that, you know, like I need to.
The only benefit would be
to.
Yeah, and I don't even know that. Like a lot of guys are asking, is it worth it just so you can paint in the winter? I don't know that I would want to paint in there. Like the idea was to make that a nicer space than this one.
Right.
You know, like I don't want to have a place to paint. It's more of like I want to have a nicer studio with more square footage. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting point, and something that makes a lot of sense as well. Yeah, I have some massive cleanup to do. Right after Road to the Rockies.
Right after Road to the Rockies is done, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. Yeah, and I mean, I still think that I could condense my collection further.
Yes.
Like, I don't think I'm done with whatnot. I think that's kind of always going to be a good solution to offloading some things.
Yep. That's I absolutely need to do it. And honestly, that's probably as a less of a time investment than I'm making it out to be in my head.
It is.
I just need to get it done.
Less. Yeah.
I just need to start it and do it.
The biggest part is packing and shipping. And that's still pretty automated. Like, for me, I still have to, put it in a box and package it carefully and take it to a post office. But for everything else, I mean, it's not that much time. Yeah. RC Underdog, thank you very much. I've been wanting to film a few videos, but the state of my desk has me putting it off for about 2 months rather than cleaning my desk. Yeah, I know that struggle as well.
1,000% understand it. You know how much of my room you see in the videos? That's how much of the room is in a state where videos can be shot. Like here, like I'm gonna just tilt this camera down, and then like it's full over there, and it's full over there.
Oh,
like,
man.
Like,
yeah,
it's you see the part that looks like what you see. Everything else is a lie.
Yep. Jay Walker, put off the shed for another year and revisit. Any doubts you have will be doubly disappointing when you see it built in your backyard. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like, in terms of like a value added proposition for the property, it's one of those things that could either add a tiny bit of value or actually diminish value. Because people will look at it and go, oh, I don't want that in my backyard. This house is big enough already.
Right. It's like a pool. Like, that's not a value adder.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody ever in the history of pools ever went, all right, I'm making money putting this
Yeah.
in.
Like, yep, there we go.
Yeah. It's like Rebecca and I we were joking, well, if it's not going to be a studio back there, maybe it's a hot tub. And I was like, I don't know.
I mean, a hot tub is fine. It's movable. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
you're just a stick in the mud at that point.
But, no, I do like hot tubs. I would be all in on a hot tub, but of course, she sent me a video from a Canadian manufacturer that makes like wood-fired hot tubs, and I was instantly like, "Oh yes, I am in."
Of course you were. God, can't just be a regular ass hot tub. Oh my.
But then I realized it's actually more of just an outdoor bathtub with a firebox, because there's no jets. It just heats the water up in 2 hours, and then you just get a hot bath outside. And
cut some wood for the hot tub.
You got to drain it every couple of like days, because there's no chemicals. There's nothing keeping the water fresh. So it's like,
Yeah, I think I heard Nicole yell from the other room. But my dad has something similar. He's got. So when my parents moved back up north, they built a house, and my mom is very good at like home design. So she designed up the house to have built. They had the house built, and it's small. It's like 1,100 square feet. And then my dad's like, well, I want a space as well. So he built an 1,100 square foot shop next to the house. And like, it's got an industrial kitchen in it. Like it's got a man cave in it with a wood burning stove. And then it's got a bathroom in it that kind of looks like it's out of Saw. Like, it's like, just there's a floor drain, and then there's like a shower off the wall, and he's got a horse trough that has basically a shop vac with blowers for the jets, and some sort of heating element in it that I'm positive is not meant to be submerged. Like, it looks well done, but like, I know at the same time that there's like one piece of electrical tape away from that being a 240 volt, just the wrong type of bath.
Yeah, exactly. DK said the hot tub made by the same people as the chair.
Yeah.
this chair here. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. You know, it's artisan. And I mean, like, if you were to have that at like a cottage or something outside, I could see that kind of appeal.
Sure,
but
if you were trying to make Instagram posts at your shipping container cabin in the woods.
Exactly. You know? My wife won't even look at a house that has a pool, but wants oceanfront property. Right? Yep. When I bought my house, I looked for ones that had outbuildings. Yeah, exactly. Build a mobile studio on an enclosed trailer. I don't have anywhere to put it. Yeah. I live downtown Toronto. I have a driveway that fits my car, and that's it.
Yeah.
That is it. You'll end up smelling like damp, burnt wood. Making human soup. It's a wood-fired crock pot. Yeah. Craig used to sell those wood-fired hot tubs in his wood stove business.
That's crazy.
UDR or Super Baja Ray? I assume you'd vote Super Baja Ray due to durability. I never had any trouble breaking my UDR, but I would still probably recommend the Baja Ray.
Entertain for a moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Thomas Bialzik, thank you very much. I replaced the glass in a basement window and have a 900 CFM vent fan blowing paint fumes from my spray booth the outside. That would definitely do it. Absolutely. What? Somebody said something really smart. No, I missed it. Where did it go? No way to put, here it is from Oni. No way to put some of that proposed shed money into your current space and improve it or expand it somehow. There's no way to expand it because this is literally a room. So I can't I can't build out that way because it's just I would have to excavate under my under the house, so that's not happening. Although I guess I could do a shed like that YouTuber who did like a tunnel to his garage or something. That would be kind of cool. Crawler Baller, thank you very much. I always keep my space military clean in case I drop a tiny screw. If I dropped a screw in here, in fact, when I do drop a screw in here, it's basically like, okay, I'm finding another screw. Oh, the misery my wife wants me to join her in a private hot tub, you poor guy. It's not, yeah. I would have no problem with that either. Colin First, that's the guy, yeah. Build taller at a 3rd or 4th floor. We have a 3rd floor already. A barrel sauna, that could be a thing. Put a redual tub in the backyard and take a dip. It will erase the idea of any type of tub in your mind. Now I need to know what that is. What's a redual? So many things I'm learning tonight. Redual tub? Maybe you've spelled that wrong. Because that's definitely not a thing. Help me. Help me. Help you. Team effort. What is a redual tub? Build down. It's like there's some good suggestions coming in. Build up. Add a 4th floor to the house.
Oh yeah.
Or build down.
Second basement. Yes. Mega desk.
Josh went to add more wood to his crock pot.
My back's getting cold. God.
Invest that shed money into Hot Wheels. I've got shed money. What do I do with this shed money?
SS454 Hot Wheels. It's immediately sold out, selling for, I mean, like at least 3 times.
Which one?
The one that I ordered this week.
Oh boy. Rental hot tub. Oh.
It's just funny
that
that
what you
hot
meant,
tubs came
team
up
effort?
just because hot tubs came up here today.
Did they?
Yeah.
Are you getting a hot tub?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
They just came up. So yeah. 3 floors and a 10 by 10 workspace. It's like I need to take roof. Yeah. The what is your workspace? 9 by 13? 9 by
Hang on, let me get out the squares.
Yeah. Just throw that mat around.
Hold on, hang on here. I gotta get the other ruler. 1 sec.
Oh my, yeah. Why don't you get the one that can go like many feet?
Can you see these?
Barely ridiculous.
Whoops. Hang on.
Wow, the fact that you can touch both walls is already something.
Yeah, it's about, what's that? 70, 36 and 36 is
72.
82?
6
72?
feet. 72. 6 feet.
Yeah, 6 feet that way. I told you it's small.
That is toit.
It's a big toit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 3.
Ooh. Yeah,
That's 6. 36, 72 plus like another 25.
like 6 by 8?
Yep,
6 by
that's
8
about
foot
it.
Jeez. But yeah, that's
And
tight.
I make it all happen in here somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Impressive.
Yeah.
Josh, how do I keep the small scale hobby drive in a small town where nobody else partakes? That's how I started too.
Internet.
The internet is everywhere. It doesn't really matter where you are. The only thing is that if you need the motivation of other people to go RC with, that is indeed a problem. And if you can't dedicate time to travel a little bit, either whether it's an hour or 2 hours, like I used to routinely drive 2 or 3 hours to go somewhere where people were competing or things like that. Like a 3-hour drive is, it's during the day. You drive 3 hours and you compete, and then you would drive back. And I would do that because I wanted to compete with others. But I wanted to be doing RC that badly. And a lot of people are just like, I'm not going to go drive an hour somewhere to go do this. I'm like, well, then that's the difference.
I routinely drive that kind of distance to go play tiny trucks.
You drive that far just to get out of town. Like, if there's a little bit of traffic, you're further than that.
It's funny how in a city of like 5 million people, there's just no RC.
Yeah, and whether that's the case, that there is no RC, or that it's just not organized into a group of people that do, that's, it's hard to say. Yeah, in California though, it is wild how many people. Yeah,
you can throw a stone and hit a RC track there.
Yeah, we can throw like a scale get together in Sacramento, which is it's a town.
It's a pretty garbage town.
It's a pretty garbage town. But you should be like, hey, it's sort of a scale event. You'll get 100 people.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
But
no problem.
Exactly.
Like Axial Fest, Toronto has like 3.5, 4 million. If you count the GTA, like all of the towns, is easily 5 million people.
3 hours is halfway across my state. Yep. I'd drive across.
You can go through 2 or 3 different time zones in my province.
Pat just says 3 hours is to drive across my whole country. You know what? That doesn't sound unreasonable. Let's keep
Belgium?
going. I don't know what town, what country he is in.
Like an American prison cell. Yeah, this room is smaller than most prison cells, I think. 6x6 or 6x8.
9x9. Ours are 10x10. No big deal.
Yeah, but you got 3 guys in there.
It's a movie reference.
Is it? I don't know what movie that is.
Super Troopers. Your cells. 9x9.
Right.
Ours are 10x10. No big deal.
I'm imagining Josh driving 3 hours to a comp with Eye of the Tiger on loop.
Oh, and I've driven places like that and done so many things that would be exactly like you expect. Drive there, forget my batteries.
Oh, dude. Hey, I drove all the way to Alabama for a competition.
Yeah, exactly. I drove to Canada once. So, and I looped in some other
got a couple autographs too.
Looped into some activities while I was there. Got engaged. Like, hey, cool. Glad we got engaged. Let's go to the comp now.
Yeah, Parker's gonna be really cranky if I'm not there on time. We got a lot of autographs to make.
This event is on a very tight schedule.
A lot of autographs to make and a lot of babies to kiss.
Yeah. So we've got, let's see, you're going to miss Proling by the Fire this year, which that's a bummer. But
yes,
Axial Fest is only going to be, 2 months basically after Road to the Rockies, Rocky Mountain Regionals, because
I can
it's
make
at
that
the
happen
end of July. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I could probably do that.
Yeah, it'd be worth it.
Well, to see you again.
I'll find you an Airbnb by the shop. You can come take a visit.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I'm not staying in Sacramento.
Staying somewhere up in the hills.
In the hills, with you guys, presumably. Or are you just going to stay at home?
I mean, if you're coming in town, I'll we'll just rent a place. Why not?
Okay.
So, we'll make it a. Hey, and it's my 40th birthday, so party house.
Wow. Chug, chug, chug,
Yeah.
chug. There's going to be so many Flip Cup games.
Yeah.
Matt is the better Canadian RC YouTube personality. Is there others? Am I?
Nope.
Would
you're
you?
the only
Would
Canadian.
you consider me to be the most popular Canadian RC YouTuber?
Even no, I would still say no.
Who's bigger?
Well, there's the one that is
K-pop
biggest.
is bigger. K-pop's definitely bigger.
K-pop has technically got more subscribers currently, but doesn't. I wouldn't say
RC
that he's.
Sparks. I
Yeah.
forgot about him.
He is the one that I was referring to.
I mean, lately most of his content is on other platforms.
Yeah. You may not have caught it all because you may not be, you know.
I'm not a subscriber.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding. I knew that there's the other guy has OnlyFans and a wife and a girlfriend.
True story.
story.
Jeremiah Salberg, thank you, sir. Me and my youngest, we went to Walmart and I think we bought 10 or more Hot Wheels and some track. That makes
forgot that
you
they
can buy
run on
track
tracks.
when you've got your kids with you. Otherwise,
Otherwise, you're a weirdo.
I can't. I don't think I could buy track. Although when
So,
we got to
funny
tour
story.
the Hot Wheels design studio, we got to see where they were like designing their track setups.
Do you want to see the new tracks?
Yeah. Well, it was just like they've got the track and it's like cardboarded and taped and like to make the loops, you know, like to design.
Because otherwise they just.
Yeah, you know, they're trying to come up with the new design. And they're like, yeah, after everyone kind of went to the work from home thing during COVID, it was nice because this area was really loud.
Oh, I can imagine.
it's
Because they've
just
got
so
all
scary.
those accelerator things too, right? Where it's just like,
And
fa, fa.
I can just imagine them working out the design and it's going. Psh, psh.
I don't know if you would remember what your first eBay purchase was, but I remember exactly what my first eBay purchase was.
Okay, I think that I actually do.
$150 worth of Hot Wheels track and accessories. Used, obviously.
Obviously, that so you at some point you were into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my first because it was in 1999 was the first time. And it was actually for my dad. And it was a Harley Davidson and it was $10,000. And he was just like, yeah, let's do it. Like creating an account. And I was like, you want me to bid? Yeah. Like, so much money. Because I was a sophomore in high school. And of course, you know, like, it was either I did it on my computer, we were in the computer room. Otherwise, he was going to have to try and use like web TV to try and do this. So we were in the computer room, like bidding. Yeah. I remember that was the very first time.
Ed Quake is in here.
Hey, look at that.
There's another more popular YouTuber than me. Hi, Eric. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We chatted. We were trying to get together last week, but it didn't work out. But we're going to try to get together soon. Hopefully before I go away first week of June.
Yeah, no kidding. If you have time, that's the that will be the.
For Rick,
the kicker,
I'll make
right?
the time.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do the design work anyway. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. I can hit print from anywhere. It's got an app on my phone.
My first eBay was a 2002 RSX Type S. That was a scam. I was 17. Yeah,
Rick
they were
wants
good.
to do a new project. He's got a project in mind. So I think Headquake's going to be making some videos again soon.
Well, that would be a nice return to see.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, just to see the whole process again.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be made out of wood this time.
Really?
Well, maybe. Well, no, I don't know. We'll see.
Now I'm even more intrigued.
Adam Tebben, I'm going to Ireland in late September or early October.
Yeah. Instead of visiting us at Proline by the Fire and dancing tiny riders, driving tiny dancers, whatever it's called,
Oh.
Camtex.
Well, we'll have to do that at Axial Fest too.
Yeah. Ooh, they won't. We're gonna just smuggle them in. They're not.
But you can't even bring other stuff to the place?
Leave them at home.
Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll do it at the shop before we go.
Yeah, there we go.
I can stay on your couch
for
a night.
So some Camtech or Tiny Dancer racing, either way.
Yep. I will do that, Rick. Thanks for checking in on the stream tonight. For the fifth most popular RC YouTuber in Canada. It's not a competition, which is good because I'm not winning.
Well, maybe it is a competition then, because that's what.
Yeah. 808 RC Guy, thank you very much. Evening, guys. Here's some change for the Hot Wheels fun, Matt. It gets expensive quickly. Thanks, Josh. LOL.
Yes.
Oh, Robbie Bobster. That's right. Robbie Bobster's going to PLBTF with Knight Customs.
With James Knight for an anniversary of Knight Customs.
Jimmy Knight. 10th anniversary?
10th anniversary, I think. Yes, that is correct.
He's got some fun stuff coming. Did you see that interior he's doing for
the little unicorn?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it'd be more like this, I think.
Yeah. Is it is it pulling the drift lever?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it's the drift
lever.
So
I'm gonna get that when that's available. I'm gonna print that sucker out and put it in mine. Clear the windows.
There you go. That makes sense.
Ish.
Yeah, they released another version of that, the Apex 2, with the new Nissan Z body on it.
Yeah, that body looks pretty good.
It looks pretty decent,
Yeah.
I saw Knight Customs also working on a little monster truck chassis. I don't know if that was his or somebody else's.
That was his.
That's his. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see it released yet, but I've been keeping an eyeball on it.
Okay. Team Effort responded. I don't know what it's called in Canada. It's basically a hot tub that goes in the ground like a pool. Sounds like a lot like a pool. It comes with a cover so you can still enjoy your lawn. Huh?
I don't know what that's called in America.
Over the... I want to see Matt kissing the Blarney Stone. My lips will get nowhere near that stone. I don't want to go to Ireland and kiss some filthy stone. Blech.
You have no appreciation of heritage, history.
If anything, I'll just do one of these. I'll go like... Get me out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that will be quite the experience either way.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really excited. Rebecca's been doing a ton of research. We've been finding we're trying to find some unique and interesting activities. We're obviously going to go to a whiskey distillery because Irish whiskey. We found one in the county where her family is from. So we're going to go to that one.
Okay.
We were looking for a houseboat Airbnb because we thought that would be really cool. We haven't found one of those yet.
I mean, that does sound cool. But
yeah,
of course.
We'll probably have to go to a Guinness brewery as well because it would be a shame to not go.
I feel like those aren't just like 7-Elevens there. They're just like They're just all over.
You can't walk across the street without going to another Guinness factory.
My dad was planning on hauling an Axial vehicle on the back of a TRX hauler. Will that be allowed at Axial Fest? No,
Negative.
because it's not
an axial.
It's Axial Fest. It's an axial appreciation event. Bring axial vehicles.
Only.
That's the point. Proline, which is also a Horizon event, Proline by the Fire. It's just everything. It's there. Everybody come. Axial Fest is for axials.
Yes.
Just bring axials.
I don't want to ever answer that question again because I fear if I do, I'll get violent.
Is it an axial? No, don't bring it.
If my axial has a vanquished transmission, can I bring it? No.
No. If it is a axial style vanquish transmission, then yes. But
yes. Only if it's the 3-gear.
Yeah.
If it's got Traxxas axles, no.
Right. Nope. This is pretty simple. Axial style axles and transmission. Are they there? Does that vehicle have it? Otherwise, no, do not bring that vehicle.
When is Vetera Fest? I've been telling Rich to get it organized. I've got my tent ready. That's the all-time best RC-related meme, I think, ever in the history of RC memes.
That absolutely is true.
One tent in a field.
Vetera Fest. That guy's still there. Still working on his car.
It's going to start any moment.
He's just trying to fix his freaking Vetera still. He hasn't even looked out yet.
If anybody needs some Vetera parts, I have some.
Oh, man.
I have some here, yeah.
Both of those guys are going to track you down.
I've got a ring and pinion, steering spindle and hub set. Oh, and another spool and pinion. So,
extensive collection. No wonder you do not have any more room left in this tiny room.
I wonder. We should do that on one of our upcoming streams. We should do a "Can you find" again. Remember how those we did pretty well with those. Those were fun.
We do have 10 minutes left.
Well, for those of you who stuck around, let's play a round of "Can you find?"
Yes. Let's. How do we decide on what item that we have to go for?
We should leave it up to our distinguished audience. Let's end this poll.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Now. 61% said more than 140 grams.
57% over here.
So it got very tight there.
Wins
Flying Cars Fest. We have not had Formula 1 time yet. That's on the clock still. And Dale Davis, thank you very much. Matt Smash, Matt Mad.
It is race week. I agree. It is race week.
It is race week.
We should maybe dedicate a little bit more time than 10 minutes to Can You Find It?
Yeah, I think can Josh find his 5.5 millimeter wrench?
I bet I can find it without looking.
How much time do y'all get to drive your RCs with as much work as y'all do? Not a lot. I don't get a lot of wheel time. Not as much as I used to. But every time I go outside to make a video, I'm driving one. So there you go. Good job.
Yeah. I was close. Just couldn't find it. Yeah, drive time. Like I had a competition last weekend. So drove then.
Yeah.
Anymore, when I do drive, I rarely record. I did record last weekend.
That's the thing. Like when I want to just go out and drive, I don't record.
Yeah, like last weekend was a comp, so I was just like, oh, I'll film, but I haven't got around. Like maybe I'll edit that into a video, maybe not. The comp before that, where I drove with the Hot Boy radio, I recorded, but I never even downloaded the footage, so I don't like.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Selberg. My kid snuck in out of his car that was $6.99. Didn't notice it till I scanned it at checkout. I kept 4 wheels. You gotta be careful. Some of them are in there. I got a Fast and Furious off-road Camaro the other day that was like that.
Is that the red lines, or are those the more expensive ones?
I don't remember which ones are. I know red lines I buy through the online, but who knows?
Oh, have you got a portal? Like a special portal into the website?
Right? I do have to log in.
How do I get these Volvos? How do I get these?
But yes, we have Baku this weekend. It's a sprint weekend as well with new sprint rules.
Yes, which our friend Jeff, my friend Jeff,
his name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff, got very upset. He's like, I don't like sprint weekends. I was like, these are the most exciting ones.
Yeah, it's more racing.
He thinks that they don't try. I don't agree. I think you put any of those guys into a race car, we're going racing.
Yeah. And if the guys at the front don't try, the guys who think that they might have a chance are going to try harder.
They're going to try harder.
Like, score me some points.
Exactly.
So, and I do love Baku. I think it's a
me
great
too.
track.
That's one of my favorite courses. I love the castle that they have to scoot between.
Oh, it's so good.
Amazing.
I especially like it in 2021 where Hamilton screwed up the restart and went straight and then went to last place. That was my favorite time.
Yeah, that was awesome. His brakes were too hot.
Yeah. Smoking on the line. It's just funny to watch. I liked that one the best.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, we've got a sprint. The qualifying new setup, this not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I don't know that I really care, but because it's still just more racing, and more coverage. I'm all up for more coverage regardless.
Absolutely, yeah. Friday will be a fun day. Saturday will be a fun day. Sunday will also be a fun day.
Yep.
Because I'm running my half marathon Sunday morning.
Oh, really?
Well, it starts at 7:30 a.m. So
okay.
I probably won't miss much of the actual live race.
Gotcha. I don't even know what time the race is scheduled for.
Somebody could probably look that up quicker than me.
I haven't looked at my F1 app here a lot lately because we've been a month off.
4 weeks. So stupid.
So
Baku.
6 a.m. Central Time. Oof. That's 4 a.m. here on the right.
Oh man,
coast.
the race does start at 7 a.m. Dang.
Well,
I guess I could put it on my phone and listen to it while I run, but I think I'm just going to focus on the run.
Yeah. I think that's, and then I'll wake up.
Don't spoil it.
Don't look at my phone. Turn on the race. Because that's the work. I gotta race day.
The best thing about the app over any other way to watch is that when you click on watch the race, even if it's currently live, like it's already started and you just click on it, it gives you the option. Start at the beginning.
Yes.
Or start from right now. Yeah. Matt will be done by 5 p.m. 6 latest. I'm feeling pretty good about this race. I feel like, because I did 16 on Sunday, 16 kilometers, 10 miles. And I did that in an hour and 35 minutes. And that's not even race pace. That was me just running.
Right.
So
which is hugely different than your race pace.
It is. It is different. It is. I feel, will there be a little girl to beat? There will be many little girls, I'm sure. Mostly old ladies. That's my competition.
Yeah, because your age group now. What age group are you in?
I don't know that they've broken it up into age groups, but I think I'm in Clydesdale. I think that's the category that I'd be in.
That doesn't sound like a thing.
Yeah, it is. That's truly, they used to do that for mountain bike racing.
Huh.
When I did that, there'd be a Clydesdale class, and there was always a 45 plus.
Okay. They just put a fun name on it for you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it'll be. I'm looking forward to it. Wish me luck.
Better start eating them bananas. That's what I heard too. I just don't eat enough bananas. That's why I can't run very well.
Oh, no potassium in your system.
Exactly.
Moose Jaw said I'm correct. For mountain bike racing, it is the Clydesdale class.
Interesting.
Do you drink bagged milk after the race? I am Canadian, but I don't drink milk. Foul. The idea of drinking a big tall glass of milk. Ugh.
Super cold.
Yuck.
Oh,
It doesn't matter how cold it is.
it's so good. Especially
Negative.
nice, like super cold. Oh,
No, that's so gross.
yep.
Who's chasing you in these half marathons?
He drinks oat milk. Not oat, oak.
Oak. More of a cedar milk kind of guy.
Got a real oaky afterbirth.
This one's got a real like grit to it, like forest floor.
Chris Maxwell, thank you. Money towards flying Josh up for Matt's run so he can yell at him the whole way.
Yeah, you could be my coach. That would be amazing.
I'm riding the mini trike. I got the pull starter for it.
Oh, just think of all the people you would annoy with that.
Thank you, Chris. Maxwell.
Remember, banana to mouth, not mouth to banana.
Some of the best advice ever given on one of these shows.
All I do know is that I won't be having my fettuccine Alfredo that morning. I'm supposed to have it.
Man.
Gotta have it the night before.
Oh, you know what I have? Handmade tamales in the refrigerator.
Yum.
So that is my
I
dinner.
think that's
super spicy.
Good. That's a good call to end this
Thank
show.
you all.
And
Thanks,
some people.
First of all, Brian Harrison, Joker 510714, Gunner, get my meat in your mouth. Listen. Team Garage Hack, RC Concepts, Ant Havoc, Troy Givler, Fish Built, Jeremiah Salberg, and Chris Maxwell. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you too. Brian Harrison, Joker 510714, Hobby Room, Winston D. Cornelius. Love that.
That's a
dignified.
Name.
Yeah.
And
Perry
that man
G.
is a doctor. He has books for sure.
He's read books. Gunner, get my meat in your mouth, Nissen. Thomas Bialzik, Hobby Room, Heavy CRC. Did I miss that one? I may have missed that one. Heavy CRC in Saskatchewan, we play Drink the Beer. Once you finish a beer, you get to drink another beer. Fantastic. RC Underdog, Thomas Bialzik, Crawler Baller, 808RC Guy, and Dale Davis. Thank you all.
Much appreciated. Thank you all. We'll see you Friday night and more.
What's on the Bench weekly tomorrow, episode 43.
Coming up on a year.
It's good. Okay, guys, have a great evening. Love you.
See
Bye.
ya.